Hello and welcome to this video on how to create and manage alerts and notifications in the CapiraMobile staff dashboard. For this demonstration, we will be using OCLC's demo CapiraMobile environment. Your library's environment could appear different based on your own library's configurations and permissions. Following this overview, you will be able to successfully create and manage alert types, create scheduled alerts, manage scheduled alerts, and create banner alerts from the CapiraMobile staff dashboard for your library customers. Libraries can create custom alerts in the CapiraMobile staff dashboard that will be delivered to app users' device as push notifications, either immediately or at a scheduled time. These alerts can be used to notify patrons about emergency closures, updated hours, or events. Upon logging into the CapiraMobile dashboard, locate the Elements section from the menu on the left side of the screen. Select Alerts Notifications to expand this section. Alerts are where you can create and manage alert types, create alerts, and manage scheduled alerts to display to app users as push notifications. Banner allows you to create and manage the alert banner that will display at the top of the app's welcome screen to show important messages to your users. Select Alerts. The Alerts notification screen will open. Alert management is broken down into tabs: Alert Types, Create Alert, and Scheduled Alerts. The first tab is Alert Types, which are categories for alerts. Libraries can have alert categories for emergency closures or notifications for new library services or programs. Before creating an alert, you must have at least one alert type to assign. To create a new alert type, select the Add Alert Type button from the Alert Type tab. A new row will be added where you can enter the display name and description of the alert. Next, libraries can choose if they would like to allow customers to opt out of receiving alerts of this type. Leave the box unchecked to allow customers to opt out of receiving this alert type. If checked, customers are not able to opt out of receiving this alert type. Once complete, select Save to add the new alert type. When a new alert type is created, patrons will have the option to opt out of alerts that are not required. Libraries can also edit existing alert types from the Alert Type tab. Select the alert type to edit, and then complete the required changes. When editing alert types, you can add translations to the display name and description by selecting Expand Translations, then Add Translation. Select the language from the drop-down list. Enter the translation for the display text and description text. You can continue to add additional language translations that best meet the needs of your patrons. Libraries can also change if the alert type is required or if customers can opt out. Once changes are made, select Save. If an alert type is no longer needed, libraries can delete an existing alert type from the Action column. Click Delete in the Action column on the right side of the screen to remove the selected alert type. Note, you cannot delete an alert type if there is an active scheduled alert associated with it. The scheduled alert will need to be sent first, or the alert type changed before you can delete the alert type. Confirm the alert type removal. The alert type has been removed. Once alert types are created, libraries can create an alert. To create alerts, select the Create Alert tab. Enter the title for the alert and create a brief alert message. Alert messages can only have a max of 140 characters. You can add translations to the alert title and message. Select Expand Translations, then Add Translation. Select the language from the drop-down list. Enter the translated text. Next, select the alert type. All established alert types will be available as options in the Select Alert Type box. Use a keyboard command to select more than one alert type at a time. Enter an optional URL for the alert. When a push notification includes a URL, tapping the URL will take the customer directly to the linked content within the app. And finally, choose if you want the alert to go out immediately or if you want to schedule the alert to go out later. If you choose to send the alert immediately, the alert will automatically be pushed to customers' devices after you click Save. To schedule a time for the push notification to go out, select Schedule for later and add a send date and time. Once all the alert information is entered, select Save Alert at the bottom of the screen. The Scheduled Alerts tab will open, and you can view and manage the scheduled alert. Customers will be able to view alerts as push notifications on their device. The Scheduled Alerts tab allows libraries to edit or delete alerts. If an alert was sent immediately or the scheduled time has passed, the alert will not appear on the Scheduled Alerts page. If more than one alert type was added to a scheduled alert, it will appear in the Scheduled Alerts tab for each alert type. To manage scheduled alerts, if a change needs to be made, select Edit. This will open the alert in the Edit Alert page. Libraries are able to edit the alert, including the alert type, and when the alert will be sent out. After any changes are made, be sure to click Save. If the alert is scheduled to send at a later time, the Scheduled Alerts tab will open. From the Scheduled Alerts tab, you can delete a scheduled alert by selecting Delete in the Action column. Confirm the alert removal. This will delete the alert, and it will no longer be sent out to patrons. Libraries can also add banner alert messages that will display important messages to your library users on the app welcome screen. To add a banner alert, select Banner under Alerts Notifications. Enter a title for the message. Enter the message text in the text box. Text must be entered in the text box in order for the banner alert to display on the app. Banner alerts can have a max of 256 characters. You can add translations for both the title and text message by selecting Expand Translations, then Add Translation. Next, you can add an optional URL for the banner alert. When complete, select Save. The banner alert will now display for patrons on the welcome screen of the CapiraMobile app until it is removed in the staff dashboard. To remove a banner alert, delete any alert title, text, and URL text. When complete, select Save. The banner alert will no longer display on the app's welcome screen. For further information on this topic, CapiraMobile documentation can be accessed from the staff dashboard by selecting Resources, Help, or directly through your browser at help.oclc.org/discovery_and_reference/Capira. For any queries not answered by CapiraMobile documentation, please contact OCLC support by clicking the Contact Us link found at the top of the page. Then select Find Contact Information for your region. That concludes this video. Thank you for watching.